Hood and what they were 17 at the time. Ikea Hood and Trayvon Wright. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So during high school, the defendant and the victim dated on and off. In May 2023, the victim learned she was pregnant. Despite rumors about the paternity of the baby, the victim and defendant continued their relationship, and the defendant was present for the birth. 3 weeks after the baby was born, the defendant, the victim, and both their families met at the victim's house to discuss the results of the paternity test, which showed the defendant was not the father. The defendant left and went home with his family. Later that day, he begged and pleaded to visit the victim and her baby. The defendant came and went from the victim's house a few times over the next 2 days. The morning of January 7th, 2024, the victim mother saw the defendant and the victim and the baby in the room. They were acting normal. About an hour later, after ensuring the victim's bedroom door was closed and locked from the inside, the defendant shot the victim in the back of the head as she lay sleeping in her bed with her baby in a bassinet just a few feet away. The defendant then escaped quickly out of the bedroom window, leaving one of his shoes behind and fingerprints on the windowsill. A short time later, the victim's mother and teenage brother broke down the victim's bedroom door to find the 17-year-old victim deceased in her bed with the newborn baby sleeping next to her. The defendant's cell phone records show that after fleeing the scene, he quickly met up with a friend and turned off his phone. During trial, the defendant testified that he felt suicidal about losing the victim and the baby, and that he brought the gun to the victim's house that day intending to hurt himself. The defendant said that the victim tried to stop him from pew-pewing himself, and during the struggle, the gun went off and accidentally striking the victim in the back of the head. However, the jury quickly saw through the defendant's lies and found him guilty. The jury also saw angry, controlling messages the defendant sent to the victim the months before and heard about prior abusive incidents in the relationship.